Welcome back to another video of Supermarket Simulator. Anyway, let's play. We're gonna open up shop immediately. We bought another product license, so now we have red flour. We also have... Whoa. Running low on this. Quickly around beaches. Go stack it. We also have... I don't know which shelf it is. But we have a lot of stuff now extra from the ending of the previous episode. We have sugar flour, we have pepper, we have rice, sandwich bread, mashed potatoes, and the red flour. So pretty good stuff. We have more stuff to sell. And we have a better spot to stand now. I don't know if this is gonna make it more congested, this area. But pretty much everyone that checks out, we want them to be squished into a smaller, narrow area to walk out. Because I'm pretty sure once the CCTVs and stuff like that becomes a thing, we want to be able to squish them together. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get beams we'll put at the exit or the entrance. And I wonder later down the line if you're gonna have two different doors, entrance only, exit only doors. Like most supermarkets have it, so I wonder if that's gonna become a thing. I mean, I won't be surprised if it won't become a thing though. Let's be honest here. But could be cool. Because you can make your entrance look a lot better. And then your exit was full of cashiers. Yeah, for now we have a pretty nice store, in my opinion. We're making money. Quite a bit of it per day. We should actually check roughly how much our profit is by not buying anything other than restocking. And just check roughly our profit. Because it should be a hefty amount per day. I think this guy's queue is going to be a lot smaller because of the wall here. Maybe queue up 4 people, max. So I think eventually once we expand the store, like even further down. So many more expansions I could see here. Then we want to move the door to this one. That's what I think. I think that would be more productive for queues, obviously. I mean, worst case scenario, this guy is gonna have a longer queue, far more experience, leading him into a little bit more higher levels once we do pay his wage increase, which I think is completely unnecessary right now. He is working at a good pace, love it. But like I said before, I don't know if I would have still played this game if mods wasn't there. It's like, let's be honest, views is not here, man. People are not watching me play this game, so... But I think we have a pretty good shop at the moment. Wow, we're out of bread. That's not cool. Glitches is still happening, and I think it's because My workers sometimes just get stuck inside the storage. It is not because like how we are storing it. It's because some boxes just don't function, I think. I don't know what's causing a glitch on those boxes. But we can also buy some paint since it's our objective. We can paint that wall and this wall. Everything else will still get broken down, so... I honestly think it's not worth painting walls that's later just gonna be broken down. I also don't know if it contributes to how many sales you get, whether you painted your place or not. But yellow is not really a great color. I don't think as many people that would say yellow is their favorite color. I mean, the place is sexier like this, but I think if we swap the two counters around, like keeping them facing the same direction, right? But just swapping them around. It will be a longer queue. Or even just turning them around so that they would face the outside. Because then the queue would be inwards. It would be towards each other, not away from each other. And that means infinite queue, right? Like both ways. Which I think is about 6 clients per tiller, I think. So yeah, let's do the rotating thing. And that just means clients is going to be already like close to the exit when they're ready to pay. And leave a gap for people to walk into the store. Any more clients? Oh, this is the last one. So we're gonna end the day here. 63. That is less clients, dude. That is less clients. We used to average 68. So the size of the store, like open ground, does play a factor. Just move this one for now. So it should feel very spacious walking in now. And where do we put this thing, dude? Okay, that's fine. How you doing, sir? Come, make me rich. Go, go, go. Hey. Hey. Don't worry, sexy girl will make me rich. Hey, sexy lady. Hop, 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 hop. Thanks, girl. Don't worry, I'll spend those $1 bills you pay me in at your strip club tomorrow. Or maybe tonight, you know what I'm saying? If you're inviting me. But yeah, this thing is in the way, honestly. We need to expand a little bit more. I did like 5 less clients. That is a lot, actually. Per day, every day. So that means buying an extra 4x4 square. Or growing the store. Will be more beneficial because 5 clients is better than buying a product license. Making your current product license more valuable. Goodness. Meow. I'm too good to touch the floor, my buddy. I think our gardener's here. My dogs want to bark. But they're unsure yet whether they should or not. Only this guy is level 38, bro. It's the highest level worker we had. I mean, our restocker is also 38. I just saw that. Farm those XP, guys. Quickly. We're in dire need of it. Should I just buy the 8 paint so we get this freaking box out of our screen? So these walls won't ever... Did my mouse double click there? So paint is ready. Now finally the tutorial's gone. Goodness, dude. Now it feels like we have a bigger screen to look at. And our money is 24.24. That's what I'm talking about. 24.21. So close. We're 3 cents off, dude. Okay, both workers still hard at work. Everything is looking good. Now it just looks weird, but like... It will look a lot better once we get the final expansions, but... That is still like quite $1 million away, you know what I'm saying? I think once we reach level 45, we're gonna buy the expansion and just check, do we get more money? Not more money, more clients per day. Because I'm just curious. If space is such a big factor. It's a pretty good view we have here. I think the biggest thing we have to look at is just if anyone complains about anything. Okay, I think the gardener is here now. That means I'll just mute until the dogs are a little bit more calm. Was that our last client? Yeah. Yes, it was. 65. Okay, we still didn't level up, so... Not cool, man. Not cool, man. But I feel like that is enough paint to go to endgame. I mean, look how much we painted using 1.5. I think this is a great spot to stand. With those big windows in front. Dog is still barking a little bit, so... But it will check now, and then... Let me just see here, how much does it cost to upgrade the store? Growth. 6,700. It's an expensive test though, but we will have to expand anyway for the next product license. You know, it's just the one dog that is doing it, dude. It's kind of insane. Let me just look out the window and see if it is the gardener. 1 second. So I let the dog go out because it wants to go bark. And yeah, it is the gardener. So everything is still Gucci. It's a decent view on the shop. I don't know which one's better. This one might still be better. Right. We have more on the screen. Dude, this place is packed, dude. That woman's hair is not being rendered. Now it is. What the heck? It's happened before also. I was following a girl around and like, yo, your eyes are so beautiful. And then she ducked down to fetch something at the bottom of a shelf. And then all of a sudden, her hair is gone. I was like, oh no. Oh no. She's wearing fake hair, you know, it fell off. Someone quickly run away. Dude. That is you. That's the same model. Another one. They all look the same. Well, he's a little bit older. The dog doesn't bark outside, but come back in and then barks. You know? Macho man here next to me. Yeah, money's still flowing in. We're making bank, I think. Mama. I don't know, infinite games that don't end. There's so many games we can test still as well, if I think about it that way. You know, games I enjoyed back then, Lost Ark. It's also something. So easy to get addicted in games like that. Poker face, poker face, ma. We have 2 clients left. Okay, that's all. Yep. 68. So even though we leveled up, it's still 68. 6,700. We just don't have enough. Dude, we need to get to a place where we can make like 5k a day. We'll see how much profit we make today. We need to make more money faster. And it might just mean we sell this product, you know, and just upgrade the store infinitely. I don't know. Mama. Come on, people. I need money faster. That beautiful car, though. The dream. This is how you get ladies in the game, dude. Oh, we got a -1 SP. Someone maybe thought a product is too expensive. Or maybe we didn't have enough of something. Couldn't find pasta spaghetti. Well, there is now. Dude, I think it's just a matter of like fast forwarding through store levels, I think. Your store level is like maybe the biggest factor towards how much money you make per day. Which in theory then means it doesn't matter how many products you sell. Right? That's at least the idea I'm getting. But I think you make more money by going for the more expensive licenses. But this is just all speculation. Hopefully our profit is around, I don't know, $2,000 to $3,000 already. Couldn't find. Doesn't matter, we automatically buy it. But it does matter because that's glitched then, whatever it is. Why would it be glitched? Maybe it was. We only have 2 shelves of it. Because, you know, the employees dropping the box could cause extra glitches. Bitches with glitches. Imagine going to a shop and you're all, like you see the owner or the manager of the store just stand on some freaking cashier's table. Like just stands there the whole time. It would for sure make me feel uncomfortable if I'm one of the customers. Still have a few inside. Okay, that's 3, 4. Is that 5? Total of 5, I believe. Yo, bitches, can you please go and pay? Really? What? You're not even buying chicken? Oh, we have. That's why. We had a lot of products that didn't work. Might be because of those glitch fests we had. This guy is still walking around buying, bro. Could you please? You come in so late and you expect everyone to work overtime? I should be double charging you for all the products. Okay, day 97, we had 63 clients, 4 products not found. Yeah, a total profit is almost $3,000. Okay, so we are definitely making bank. It's just slow. And now we can go into growth and expand. And get this out of the floor or out of the middle. And we're open. So both my workers, both, is glitched. Small sushi. I mean, $3,000 a day is nothing to joke around about, it. It's definitely a good number. It feels like it's every time I pick up a shelf that our dudes get glitched. Nope. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that. Every time I pick up something, they break. We have $13 in the bank, dude. Goodness. I mean, that level 38 cashiering is faster than I could. I honestly think so. I mean, I can scan maybe a little bit faster still. So it's still not human speed. But who knows, maybe level 50 would be. Because I can honestly see this guy being faster or more efficient than us. I mean, the Stalkers is 100% better than we are. Knowing where every product is, walking as fast. Look at that guy, dude. You would see Usain Bolt sprint, and you would see this guy walking faster than Usain Bolt with 7 boxes stacked. Like, sup, bitch? Get on my level. So we're ready for the next product license, I would say. The size of the store is big enough now. What is happening there? 15, we have enough. People buying mushed potatoes like there's no tomorrow. You know, if I'm actually making my own food, which I don't, but if I was, that's the last thing I would buy is mashed potatoes, then. I will mash my own potatoes with my teeth, you know? I would take a potato, I would chew it, and it would become mash in my mouth. I don't want to put something like that in my mouth that already feels like it's squished, touched by other people. To get it like, no, dude. Goodness, that's some good views we got there. Thanks, girl. Thanks for dressing like that. Okay. I still think you're wearing... You see, they think it's still expensive, dude. The cheese. So even making it 3% higher, it's like cheese is still a problem. But I think it's like borderline expensive, right? It's very minuscule clients think it is. Thank you, Grandma. Grandma MVP, dude. Buying that much. And then carrying that bag like a champ. Okay, we were rocking around what, like 68? I can't remember. We were 68. Like recently we were just 65 the whole time. Since we switched to counters. I still have like 4 clients inside, 5. Okay, since we bought another product, a license before we started this specific video, I just want to check here at market. No, at pricing. What is our most profitable product? It's still the 6-pack milk. Cleaner. Sushi large. Veal. Honey. So the beer only starts from here, bro. Like it's almost not even top 10 when it comes to making profit. So it's not always the case. It's not like more products doesn't mean more profit. At least. It might mean more people buy more items, but okay, that's all. 66. So we did get maybe 1 client extra, but it's still so small. Total profit is minus 4,500. And that's because we bought the expansion that day. Ooh. So we have 2 inside the store. You know, I could just leave the game open, let it run, use a mod that auto opens store, but like I don't know, I don't think you can end the day automatically. And just go sleep, let the game run for 8 hours and, you know, come back. And then see how far we are. Because I honestly think making more money is tied to the store level. And there's no actual way to farm store levels in this game. I mean, I do have a little theory. You just sell 1 item. People buy 1 product. So they come in out of your store as soon as we can. Because you get 5 points, right? So you're gonna get 4 per client. Since they're gonna complain that they couldn't find shit. But I think they can only complain once. And every client will complain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there is a method to farm experience fast. Other than buying the most cheapest product. Since you get 6... I think you get 2 experience per purchase, right? So you could just keep buying the cheapest product the whole time. Like one of the guys said, pave the road outside with boxes. We honestly have a super busy store. This is juicy, to be honest. And I want to so badly get to the end game of this, but I think we need to be a little bit more realistic. If the series doesn't do too well, it might just be better for us to play other games, you know. And maybe only play when every update comes out, I don't know. Like, I just have to keep running around games until we eventually find that one game that, that people want to watch me play. Goodness, the queues are starting to become full, dude. Okay, queues is fine again. Looked a little scary there. I don't want that complaint. Because apparently it's not good. It's not good for business. Even though whenever we go do shopping at like, I mean, in South Africa it's called Macro. But it's the same owner that is in America. Walmart. Yeah. It's the same owner as Walmart. He just bought over the company in South Africa. But yeah, it's the same owner. Like, whenever you go to aka Walmart, the queues is so long, bro. Like, so long. And it moves fast, but sure, you complain about it again, but it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't affect the store. Like, you're gonna go... Where else are you gonna buy those products for that price? Right? You're gonna go there every month to do, like, monthly sales or monthly groceries. There is no other place to go. So some days when the queues are filled up, some days when your cheese or yogurt is overpriced, I don't see it as a problem. I honestly don't. Like, sure, you can go to another shop to buy the yogurt. But it depends how close the store is. It might cost you more money to go to the shop if you're driving a car. You might as well just pay the 10 cents extra for the freaking yogurt, right? If you think, like, here's my opinion as well. If you think a product is too expensive, you most probably don't need it in the first place. Because there is a better alternative to replace that product with. A cheaper one. And that's another reason why inflation is measured the wrong way. They measure inflation by, let's say, $100. If you go into the store, how much products you can buy. And that is not how you measure inflation. You measure inflation by the same products, like how much they cost every year. Like, just take milk, eggs as a good example, right? And bread. Just those three products, nothing else. Don't even look at anything else. Just those three products. Like, how expensive do they become in the next 5 years? Okay, there's another client. And that is how you measure inflation. You don't buy different products. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people. I think they just want to make the numbers look better than they are. Because I promise you, America, for example, don't have 2% inflation. Don't fucking joke. Do you think eggs and bread and milk is 2% more expensive than they were a year ago? Hell nah, dude. It's closer to like 50%. 40-50% there. Okay, that was the final client. Oh, we're about to hit day 100. We made only $700 in profit there today. Yeah, we'll just immediately open again. So I don't know. Sometimes you just don't understand the like how people's logic works. It's your full-time job, right, as a reserve bank to regulate inflation. In my opinion, a reserve bank shouldn't even exist in the first place. The fact that one entity or one group can print infinite amounts of money in their currency, then there should be regulations on the government. Why are you spending billions of dollars to fund wars in different countries that doesn't affect you? Why? Where is that money coming from? It's a silent tax on everyone that is not on either side of the war. It's a silent tax. So now my wages, my house, my car, my fuel, my groceries, everything becomes more expensive because the government doesn't take your consideration first. Which I don't give a fuck about the war. Like, sure, I don't want it to happen, but I don't want to have a bad living because there's a war somewhere on Earth. Like, what? That to me just doesn't make sense, dude. If they want to have war, cool. Let them fight it out. The war between Ukraine and Russia would have ended a long time ago if Ukraine didn't get this much funding from all these other countries. They would have ran out of resources and they would have submitted. But no, we're not going to intervene with the war, but here, take billions of dollars, dude. We'll fund your war. We're not going to take part in your war and send people there, but we'll give you more money than what you need. So yeah, that is just my opinion. I feel like this is just wrong. Because you shouldn't be taking sides at all. Just because someone signed a paper. And you shouldn't be sending money. Dude, if there's a war, it's because of people in power that want to fight versus each other. They are not the ones dying. It's the poor people that is forced to be drafted. It's them that lose their lives. The people in power that wants the war, they're not the ones dying, dude. So I think Putin and whoever is Ukraine's president, they should just go and arm wrestle and then settle it by the arm wrestle. But no, they don't. I will send 1,000 troops. No. I will defend with 1,000 troops. No. And then it's just like... If you want a war that badly, just... You shouldn't fund it at all. The thing that I've also learned recently... Well, I wouldn't say recently, but like... Whatever you pay is whatever you support. If you don't like McDonald's and you go and buy it like once a week, you are supporting their cause. So that's, again, if America says they don't want the war between Russia and Ukraine, then why are they paying to get it? Why are they paying for the entertainment? Many more people wouldn't have died, like, right? There would be so much less people if there was just no funding for Ukraine. I'm not taking sides of Russia or Ukraine, but I'm just saying, like, that war going on for 2 years, there's no one else to blame for like other than America and parts of Germany or parts of Europe that is also supporting Ukraine. And I think why they're supporting is because what is after that? What would Russia do afterwards, right? That is at least what they want you to think. Ukraine was part of Russia. It was a part of Russia. Eventually they did separate, but there was clauses, right? This is what you gotta do, this is what you gotta pay, this is, you know, and then you'll be independent, but you'll be a different country, but you're still a union of Russia. And then this president comes in, literally not even 6 months in presidency, signs a contract with America, and the war just immediately started. That to me is like, either the president is like fucking retarded, right? To actually cause a war, especially with Russia. I mean, that's the last country you want a war with. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, we're paying for Netflix for a service. I feel like that's what America is doing for Ukraine. They're paying for a service to keep the war funded and keep it ongoing. Because if the funds run out, the thing that will happen will... I think Russian will become the main language of Ukraine. Like, I can't remember everything. There's like 3 things that Putin said. If you abide by these 3 things, the war will stop. And the president of Ukraine just keeps saying no. No, they're not going to do it. I think it's Russian becomes their main language is one of them. And dude, Ukrainian and Russian language, it's so similar. Like, you understand what someone else is saying. If they talk slow enough, you would understand what he's saying. Level 39, bro. Congrats. So yeah, it's that is just my 2 cents about this whole situation. Because this war is like, it just, I don't know, it's like 3 years now. Ongoing. That to me is just, it's common sense, bro. Like, if you read between the lines, that is exactly how it is. This war would have ended 3-4 months in, once the president realized, oh, we can't stand against Russia. They are 10 times richer, not even, like, if not more. They have 10 times more army, 10 times more force. It's like, dude, it's like a small dog, like, doesn't want to listen to the big dog. Like, eventually your ass is gonna get bit. If not killed. And again, in this matter, size, you know, size does matter. We have another client here. So I don't know, man, like, for me it's... It's straightforward. That's all I have to say. This president of Ukraine should have never broken their bond in the first place. Or you could say he should have never been president in the first place. Not making much money, bro. But yeah, it's hard to say something like that because from what I've heard, I could be wrong about this. This president of Ukraine, if this is true, like it's the funniest thing ever, but this president of Ukraine that is now, well, blatantly single-handedly caused the war between them, right? He was an actor on a movie show and he played a role of a president, and people loved the show in Ukraine and eventually decided, hey, let me run for presidency, and he won. So according to my knowledge, it is a actor without any politic background that is now running a country. And that is the problem with our social media at this moment. If someone like Mr. Beast is running for presidency, the odds are that he's gonna win. Without any politic background, without any signs of knowing how to run a border, how to run an economy, how to provide jobs, how to run a military, how to fix roads, pay for, like, he has no experience in that. But if he would run for presidency, the odds are he would win just because he's popular, he's famous. And sure, I'm not saying that he's gonna fail at the job, but I'm saying that he has no experience to be in that position. Not that it will ever happen, but like, it can. And I wouldn't be surprised if like a smaller country is actually doing it also. Someone that's famous on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or something can just become a president because he's famous. Like, that's it. That's all he got going. He got known for playing video games, and now he's running a country. Like it's a video game. I mean, whether that's true or not, I'm not sure. People complaining that the cheese mozzarella is too expensive. And now it's just glitched. Hey, let me know, like, if you know anything about the president in Ukraine. Let me know in the comment section whether that's true. Dude, like, imagine how bad of a president you must be. Like, you're not even in the White House for like 6 months and your country is just in a full-blown war. One of the worst presidents then ever to exist in that country. But yeah, enough about that, dude. I don't know, we have other topics to talk about. It's just That was just something interesting that came to mind. We could talk a little bit about YouTube if you guys want. So I started my channel in 2010. Well, not this channel. I started a channel, which is deleted now. But I started that channel in 2010. I made beatbox videos and League of Legends guides. So I was playing in a League of Legends team. I was playing AD carry and top lane for my team. Depending on who wants to play what, because like the other guy is not that good, but the team we play against, like sometimes has a better top laner, and they would send me top, right? If that makes sense. It depends on like where their better player is. Against better teams, like there's no weak link or strong link, right? It's just we're gonna get our ass whooped because our team sucks balls. But yeah, I was playing some competitive for South Africa, and our jungler had issues. Like, he only could have played like 3 heroes or 3 champions. And he asked me to make guides because, you know, I play in... I was platinum my highest, but I was in silver back then. And he was bronze. So, like, he asked me to, like, make videos about the people that I play with. So they can maybe like learn patterns and how to play different junglers. So I eventually made those videos, right? And for some reason, my Zhen Shao video just went off and got 70,000 views. And then I was like, dude, okay, well, I'm a YouTuber now, I guess. I'm gonna just keep posting videos about that. I'm gonna keep making guides of different heroes, how to jungle like eventually every dude, every champion. But it just never really took off again. So eventually I got into single player gaming. And streaming became a thing. This was roughly 2016. No. 2014. Is it 2014? I mean, I did YouTube full-time in 2016, so it's roughly 2014-ish. And I streamed the single-player game, and eventually she takes off all her clothes and you see everything, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'm not allowed to stream this, so I'm gonna just end the stream. And then I forgot that the VOD is still up on YouTube. And 2 days later, I saw that I got so much views on that video. I decided to, you know what, I'll just leave it public and see what happens. And a day or 2 later, YouTube gave me a community guideline strike for uploading content like that. Which, by the way, right now, if you do it right now, you just make it plus 18 content and YouTube wouldn't do anything. Just by the way. But you can't get ads on it. So yeah, I started a new channel called Monzy Games. And back in like 2014-ish, I started to play Heroes of the Storm. Like, Heroes of the Storm came out and I really enjoyed the game. It's a MOBA game like League of Legends, like Dota. And I was really good at it. I was the #1 ranked in South Africa. I was 165th ranked in the whole of Europe. Really, really high leveled or skilled in that game. So I posted quite a bit of content for that game, and I got my first 1,000 subscribers within like 6 months. And the game died out like badly afterwards. When Overwatch came out, because this like Heroes of the Storm is older than Overwatch. Yeah, that's all clans. They 101 done. So Heroes of the Storm is older than Overwatch. But when Overwatch came out, Blizzard decided to like make like they would crush everything else to take Overwatch serious. So they spend no money on Heroes of the Storm. The competitive league fell apart. And they took that funds and put it all into Overwatch, which I think was a stupid mistake. But I think Heroes of the Storm had a really good idea, a really good plan. The problem was, though, they built the whole game on StarCraft 2 engine. And don't get me wrong, StarCraft 2 engine is not bad. But it's outdated, bro. Like, you're competing against Dota 2 and League of Legends, but you're releasing a new game that is already like 10 to 15 years old because of the engine you're using alone. You see the problem there. Like, there's a distinguished problem that they had. So yeah, Heroes of the Storm had, in my opinion, the best idea in a MOBA game. I think it's a really cool idea. It's different objectives every single game. Like there's like 7 different maps, and every map has an objective that you play for. And that made different champions or heroes, like, gave it different strengths. And I made quite a bit of compilations and guides for that game. It was really fun back then. But yeah, then that game died. So I started to play Overwatch, but Overwatch was too big. I couldn't get any views. So I got into single player gaming. And I played a lot of like games that did pretty well. I mean, I got my first 100,000 views on a video was Titan Quest Anniversary Edition. I was one of the first people that posted the content. Like, the game released, and within the first half hour, I already had a 20-minute video up of part 1. So yeah, I got 70,000 views on that part 1. And every video after that got about 5,000 to 6,000 views. So the playlist didn't die out. We finished the game. And then I did the same thing for another game called Obscure, which is... it's the same people that made a game called Riven. It's a puzzle... a 3D puzzle game. It's just puzzles. And that also got a decent amount of views. But for like months after that, I couldn't get anything to take off. I played a lot of different games. I'm talking about... Telltale games. Like AAA games. Witcher 3, for example, came out that year as well. Wolfenstein, Uncharted 4. Like, all these games came out, and I just couldn't get views playing those games. It was really unfortunate, dude. So eventually I didn't give up, right? I kept looking and I kept looking. And eventually I found this guy that is like streaming to about 300 people on YouTube. And I was like, dude, this is cool, you know? Like, the only thing he does is play Resident Evil over and over again. Like, every single day, he's streaming Resident Evil for at least 6 hours. And I'm like, bro, this sounds like an easy job. So eventually, I got into Resident Evil. And my very first time streaming it, I got 10 viewers. Like, this is my first time ever breaking 10 viewers. I was always below that. Always. So I just kept at it. Eventually it got up to like, you know, 40, 50 every day streaming that game. And I was still working as well, so I can only stream weird hours. So I had to stream midnight my time. Midnight until 6 AM because I only had 4G as internet. And I bought 200 gigs a month. It was the biggest package you could get. But you get another, yeah, it's 200 during the day and it's 200 at night. And the night is from midnight until 6 a.m. So I had to stream between midnight and 6 a.m. every day. No exceptions. So I had this weird sleeping schedule. I would finish my work, right? I would go to work, come back home. I would instantly sleep, wake up around 2 a.m., then eat my dinner, and then start streaming. So I started my stream roughly about, you know, 2:30, roughly 3 a.m. my time. And yeah, like, I did that for months and months. And the first time ever we broke 100 viewers was when I was playing the first Dino Crisis that came out. And that game, I wouldn't say it was fantastic. I mean, it was a good game back then. I honestly think a remake of it should be amazing, but out of all the games I've played, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 1 Remastered, and like 0, out of all the games I played, and I just kept playing Resident Evil, the first one that broke 100 viewers was Dino Crisis. And mind you, my first time ever playing the game. I did play it once when I was younger, but I couldn't get far. Right? So Dino Crisis is my first game that broke 100 viewers. And Resident Evil 1 HD Remastered was my first game that broke 10 viewers. And I had 1,000 viewers as well. We'll get to that soon. We'll get to that soon. So I just kept streaming and streaming, and eventually people shouted at me saying like, dude, a new game came out and I would love it so much. I'm perfect for it and you would love it so much. Just play it on the channel. And I'm like, bro, the game is like $30. Like, I don't have too much money to spend. And they're like, dude, just get it, bro. Like, I think one guy donated $30 for me to actually get the game. This was when we were like, I don't know, between 50 and 80 viewers. I think I was playing Resident Evil 7. And when so many people just asked me to play that game. So eventually I downloaded and bought Friday the 13th. And I played that a few times. And the streams did not better than Resident Evil, but it was like good. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, we averaged every single day between 300 and 500 viewers. Every single day. So, you know, as a DJ I am, like if something does well, I'll just do more of it. So eventually I became the best, well, people claimed it. I wouldn't say I was, but people claimed I was the best killer and the best car driver in the game. So, I'm playing with 200 ping, and the game is very ping related. And people claim that I'm the best killer and car driver in the game. Okay, I think that's all the clients for today. Yeah. Someone glitched because I think... Yep, he's just standing there. The lower level dude. We're sitting on almost 10k, but I'm enjoying my story now. So yeah, I became like extremely good at the game, and it went well. It went really well. And then the problem was that the developers of Friday the 13th, they started to get lawsuits. Okay. And it's regarding Friday the 13th. And apparently it's like been going on for years and years. And that's why games like Dead by Daylight don't have Jason in the game. It's because of copyright issues, lawsuits. There's just so much lawsuits behind Friday the 13th. They spend so much money on lawsuits instead of just making more content or better content. So eventually what happened was the developers of the game announced that the funding is extremely tight right now. They are no longer going to release updates for the game. And me, myself, and I, it's just me, myself, and I, right? We went from averaging between 500 to 600 viewers-ish. Well, I would say 300 to 500. Let's say 300 to 500. We dropped all the way down to about 50 to 60 viewers after that announcement. So that was a big knock. So I was like, okay, well, let me go back to Resident Evil. Resident Evil didn't do that well anymore. Like, I was averaging about 10, 15, 20 viewers. And I went back to Friday the 13th again, like, you know, didn't get many viewers. We're averaging about 40 to 60 or something like that. And this was when I was doing YouTube full-time in 2016. So I quit my job, and then a few months later, that announcement came out, and it killed me almost instantly. So I just kept searching, dude. I kept playing single-player games again. I kept playing Resident Evil. I kept playing so many different games. And eventually, I got into Fortnite. Fortnite came out. It's the hot take. Everyone's playing Fortnite. And I have a friend, funny, believe it or not. He lives in Ukraine. We played Heroes of the Storm competitively together back then. So back then, like I said, one of the first things I did in that channel, we had... I was in the South African team, which was #1 in South Africa. And then I was also in a European team because I was that high ranked, right? So me and this guy that I'm playing with, his name is the V's. The VS. Because his name is Vlad. Which is a weird name because he's born in Germany. It's so weird. He lives in Ukraine, but born... Okay, anyway. Anyway, so yeah, we started to play together Fortnite, and like, we were owning so many big streamers, like, you have no idea. We were owning someone named Wolf, which had like 4,000 viewers back then. We played against so many good people that we just like destroyed. So eventually he went on a holiday. The V's went on holiday, and I despise the game playing it solo because it's just too much of a mess. So I decided to play with some of my viewers, but it was also just bad. It was also just bad. So then I got into another game because I still want to play Fortnite, right? I got into another game that is called Fortnite Save the World. So, for you guys who don't know, Fortnite actually is Fortnite Save the World. Okay? That is the first game they released. Epic Games. They released Save the World, which is the PvE side of the game. It is, I think, $20 to buy the game. And it's like infinite zombies that you're fighting against. You get like gun levels, you upgrade your weapons. It's a zombie game. You build a base, you defend it. It's quest based, right? So you finish quests, you get experience. You can use that experience to upgrade weapons, open up card packs-ish, and get better workers for you that will give you more gunpowder, more technique, because you're not just shooting. You have a guy with a sword. That's a ninja. You have a guy that, you know, there's multiple different roles, right? And out of the blue, like, it wasn't while I was streaming. I streamed 2 parts of it. But out of the blue, about 6 or 7 months later, that just like exploded, bro. Like, it exploded. I think my part 1 and part 2, they're standing around 400,000 views each-ish, roughly about there. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. But I'm playing World of Warcraft now. That was 6 months later. So what happened in between was the V's wanted to play competitive. I just said there's gonna be no competitive scene for Fortnite. There's no battle royale game that is competitive. Like there's no tournaments, and if there is, it's like very small. I'm not gonna bother. So eventually he kept on playing and became the best team in Europe, by the way. Started to play for a company called Mouse Esports. And now he's the coach. He's the coach for their Valorant team. So this guy that I played with so much is the coach for Valorant Mouse, M-O-U-Z, which is the best Counter-Strike team in the world for years. He's now the coach for their Valorant team. Well, that's the last time we spoke. It's been like 2 years. If not longer. But anyway. So yeah, this Fortnite Save the World exploded, and I was like, dude, I'm playing World of Warcraft. So I'm streaming World of Warcraft to Twitch, because I quit YouTube for that section. And all of a sudden, the YouTube series is just exploding. So I'm like, okay, you know what, guys? I will upload one video a day of about 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how long the mission is. And if that video reaches 1,000 views, I will upload the next one. So eventually that continued on for like a month or two, that I just uploaded one video, and eventually became 2 videos a day. So I was like, okay, I will stream it. So when I started streaming it, we averaged, dude, 100 viewers at first. Like, then the next few days it was like 200. The next few days was like 400. I remember we had 800 viewers for 3 days straight. And the very next day we broke 1,000. And the highest number I've ever had was 1,150 viewers. The chat moved so fast I couldn't read shit. And you would think also at that point, bro, like your life is set. You will just like, you know, become good at this game. People will love it. Fortnite has a long lifetime. But as fucking clockwork in my life, as clockwork, I swear, like, it was about 8 months. I moved out of my parents' house. I lived by myself. I was making, dude, I was making about $6,000 a month by just streaming. This was the peak time for me. And I think that's all the clients again for the day. We'll immediately just open again. I'm enjoying my story, okay? We're just farming experience, making bank. So yeah, this was peak time for me. About $6,000 a month. That was absolutely ridiculous. But as clockwork, Fortnite announced that they are making too much money with Fortnite. And Fortnite Save the World, which is the PvE side of Fortnite, is not making money. It's making close to zero money. So what they're gonna do is, the whole team that is working for the PvE side of Fortnite, they're gonna be drafted to also work on the PvP side of Fortnite, which is the Battle Royale side. And they're gonna let Fortnite Save the World die out. That's literally what they said in that announcement. And that fucking killed me again. There's like, I don't know, man. Every time I did well for something, like something else happens that is beyond my control. Dude, why is our what's the name still low? This is why. something else happens that is beyond my control, that is out of my reach to fix, and it just ruins my life. Like, there's no other way to put it. So I kept like trying to like do stuff, right? I started playing Fortnite again, like the PvP side. I played Apex. I played, what is that game called? PUBG. I played, what is that game called, man? Realm Royale. Yes. And I played competitive that game, and you had to get an invite to get in. Played it competitive, played tournaments, was one of the best players in that game, had a full team, and it just didn't make money. So the 3-4 months went by, had to move back to my parents, and since that time, the only other time that I broke 100 viewers ever again was when Resident Evil 2 remake came out, and played that religiously for a few weeks, and I had the world fastest speed run with clear A for about 4 months that it stuck. I was #1 in the world for about 4 months. Until people found glitches, you know, running through walls and fucking... And then no longer #1. So that's always fun. Because now to be #1 you have to learn that glitch. So for me it's speedruns should be glitches or it shouldn't be at all. Like sure you can break the game, but you shouldn't be running through walls. So yeah, that was the only time ever since 2016, I only got more than 100 viewers once, and that was with Resident Evil 2 Remake, and maybe like a week long, and then people stopped watching. And I played with so many different mods, like skins, zombie changes. You change your zombies to freaking Looney Tunes or Teletubbies or it's fucking Sim stuff. You even put in what is that? The Barney is a dinosaur mods. You do all these things, make the weird squeaky noises for Mr. X when he walks. Like it's so many cool stuff that we did with those mods to keep people entertained. You know. And eventually I became so good at the game that I could do knife-only runs. And that game, you don't have an infinite knife. So you have to know when you're gonna get hit to switch to the weaker knife so it would destroy that knife. There's a lot of like, you know, stuff that went into it. And I was like, I would say pro level as well in Resident Evil 8. We also played a knife-only. We also play with so many different mods, so many different skins, and I never reached 100 viewers in Resident Evil 8. The last time was Resident Evil 2 Remake. I'm talking about viewers when you live stream. So yeah, that's pretty much my whole experience on YouTube. So ever since 2019, I could never ever break 100 viewers anymore. So that is why I decided to make this channel. This channel is based on uploads, not based on live streaming. And I think longevity of uploads is just better. Like this stream might do very well right now, but it's gonna be terrible after a few months, you know. But the lifetime of a video just sits better on YouTube for some reason. But this is my final channel I'll make. And this is my slowest growing channel yet. And this is my 4th channel that will reach 1,000 subscribers. And this is the slowest one yet. That's why I'm saying I most probably will have to get into games like... I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, we'll have to eventually just find that game that people will watch again. Because, like, I can get good at any fucking game, dude. Any game I set my mind to, I can get really good at it. I mean, silver was my highest with League of Legends. And it doesn't sound high, but if you do research of it, it is top 1%, baby. So I was top 1% in League of Legends. I started to enjoy racing games, right? And guess what? 2 months in, Gran Turismo Sport, 2 months, I was top 1%. 2 months. I never played racing games. Bought the steering wheel, was fucking owning in that game, dude. Owning in that game. Yeah, it just seems like the interest is just not there. No matter what I do, no matter what I play. And like, I keep blaming myself. Like, dude, I'm not making good enough content. But people don't even watch like the first 10 seconds of my video. So like, even if it was good content, it fucking doesn't matter. People don't watch. Ever. Like, I doubt anyone would hear the story even of my life. And honestly, that's just sad. But it's fucking true. Dude, we're making so much money a day now. I honestly don't want to stop. We're just open instantly. So yeah, it's and at this very moment I'm sitting here considering to quit YouTube again. Because I eventually did give up. I got into crypto. I made quite a bit of money. I invested about $2,000, which is everything I had in my bank. And that $2,000 went all the way up to $60,000. So eventually I quit like making gaming content because no one watches anyway. And as if I'm like sitting right here right now, I'm contemplating to quit again. I think if crypto goes up, I might just be done again. And this time I won't return. You know, I'm doing YouTube now for 14 years, dude. And I can't even break 100 views per video. By the way, 100 views per video is still getting paid less than minimum wage. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna definitely find something else. And I've always been that guy where my viewers choose what game I play. Like whatever gets views, I'll make so much content of that. But what if no game gets chosen? What if everything you do just doesn't help? It just makes you feel that, you know, there's either too many creators or you're just unlucky. Because you need some luck in order to get somewhere. It's not all luck, but it's some luck. You can be the best content creator. Like, let's say, for example, Jacksepticeye is a good example. Like, he was on 4,000 subscribers before he got a shout out from PewDiePie. And that made his reach so big that he started to rank higher on everything that he posted. So your part 1 will get seen by more people of a game because you get so much more traffic to your channel. But what if you have no traffic? What if you have 0 traffic to your channel? How will you start getting, like, first on some search results? Well, the short answer is you can't. There's no way. No matter what game you play, there's always someone else that plays it before you. Whether it's an indie game, whether it's a AAA game. And it's because all these big YouTube channels, they either get early access or they get the game for free. Like some games, like, what was that game? Resident Evil 4 Remake? The Rad Brad played it 1 week before release date. And as soon as the release date opened, there's like 10-20 channels that released the full game literally on the same minute of the release date. So how do small channels compete? Well, you can't. You have to get known for external factors. You have to get known for mods and stuff that these big channels won't touch. And it's just like, it's just a slap in the face, you know, because you could be the hardest worker in a room, but it wouldn't matter. It just doesn't. I mean, we finished more games than most channels ever did. At least I'm comparing myself with commentary content, right? I can name like 2 channels that had finished more games than me, for sure. Other than that, I can't think of any other channel that does commentary, that we know it's one person. I forgot the other guy's name, but the one guy that I'm talking about is Blitz. The other guy, like, I know how his videos look like, but I can't remember his name. Jesus, they're expensive. So we're experiencing no glitches. Since I'm not moving stuff around, we're just sitting here talking. So the glitches happen because of input that I do. I don't think me walking around is glitching the game. I think it's when I move a shelf, for example. So yeah, it's kind of like annoying, dude. That this is the channel that I post the most content. We finished over 250 games. Just think about that. Can you even name 250 games, dude? I finished over 250 games. From start to end. And I'm talking about large games, bro. Ghost of Tsushima, sorry. Ghost of Tsushima, Tsunami. We finished... Dude, we finished every Silent Hill game except for the remake now. And I don't know if I want to finish it even. A part 1 getting like 5 views, dude. Fuck that. I'm just like at a point where I'm losing interest again. I was super motivated. I was like, this has to be the channel that grows. Finishing more games means more videos, means more people will come and watch your channel. More leads to... But no, it just doesn't work like that. And every day I'm feeling a little bit more discouraged. All my other channels took about 1 year, if not less, to get 1,000 subscribers. This one is 1 year and 8 months old. And I'm still at 820. So at this space, it will be lucky to get it within 3 years. And like I said, it just doesn't matter what I play. Like, doesn't matter. It is what it is. Products found expensive is one. But there you go. We made 600. Dude, it feels like we made way more than that. But yeah, our income is 5,300, but we spent $4,000 on supply. But yeah, guys, it's a sad story, but that's honestly how I feel like. I think at the end of the day, you can do YouTube one of two ways. You can either play what people watch, so that you maintain those people that is watching the content in the first place, or you could play what you want. The playing what you want part, that is also not gonna grow your channel. Like right now, I wanna play Teamfight Tactics, become better at that game, play tournaments in South Africa, and then make it additional income at least, you know. But for some reason, my part 1 of Teamfight Tactics did well, and nothing else again. So yeah. I mean, I just uploaded, let me check here. I just uploaded, well, I wouldn't say just uploaded, it's 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago for another Teamfight Tactics, and we have 1 view in 9 hours. So let me just go here and click on watch time. So 1 view, 0 minutes watch time, 0 minutes. So the guy didn't even watch 1 minute, whoever clicked on it. So yeah, it's just... It's fun. Our total views in the last 60 minutes is Alone in the Dark. Someone watched part 1 and then clicked instantly to the final or the ending on my playlist. Did he even watch the ending? Oh, he watched the ending. Yeah, he watched the ending, but he didn't watch the first part. So maybe he's stuck on some section there and needed some help. It's weird that he found my channel when he searched for the ending. Or searched for a playlist or something. But yeah, it's very discouraging, guys. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I'm just sitting here at a point where I'm like... Is there even a purpose for me being here? For trying this hard? Being the hardest YouTuber, hardest working YouTuber that is still living with their parents and not being able to afford to do shit. This is the sad part. My mom had to buy me a mouse because I can't afford one. Like, just fucking think about that. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I don't know. We'll have to think about this one because I'm at a point where I'm starting to give up, dude. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. All the insights, we talked about a lot of stuff. Might be the final video for this game. Unfortunately, we'll see. Well, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.